Lambeau Field atrium for those of you who have not been here before. We're very excited today to announce the first ever soccer game, a friendly, to take place at Lambeau Field this summer. We'll have a few speakers here today. We'll exchange some jerseys and then we'll answer some questions before heading out to the Stadium Bowl for a special session. Before we get started, I'd like to recognize some special guests who are here today to help celebrate this announcement. From the soccer community, we have some coaches and players from UW Green Bay and St. Norbert College, the Wisconsin Youth Soccer Association, coaches and players from Wisconsin United FC, FC Green Bay, and FC Wisconsin North. Great to see you all here. Awesome. From our community partners, we have City of Green Bay Mayor Eric Genrich is here today, some of his team as well, some alderpersons as well. We've also got Brown County Executive Troy Streckenbach here. Good to see you all here. Some county board members too. We've got Village of Ashwaubenon Village President Mary Kardowski here. Hi, Mary. We've got some of her team here as well, and then we've got friends from the Green Bay Brown County Professional Football Stadium District. We've also got folks from Discover Green Bay and the Greater Green Bay Chamber. So as you can see, we've got a lot of folks here that are very excited about this announcement today. So to get things started, I will introduce Packers President and CEO Mark Murphy. Mark?
Thank you, Katie, and thank you all for coming out today. As Katie mentioned, it's really exciting. We're all thrilled to be here today for an exciting upcoming event to announce it at Lambeau Field this summer. I think this is probably one of the worst kept secrets. I think you all know why we're here, but I really know I've had such great feedback from fans and others, and I know all of our fans and sports fans in general have been waiting and really excited about this announcement. And with the pandemic, we really haven't been able to host large non-Packer events in Lambeau Field for a few years now. And we know how much it means to the local community and that our fans really appreciate these different events here at Lambeau Field, and it draws visitors from all over the country into our area. All over the world, I'm anticipating with this. And anytime you can have an additional Lambeau Field event, particularly of this scale, it has a tremendous economic impact on the greater Green Bay community. This event will build on a number of different outside events that we've had. I'm gonna show my age. Going back in the early 1980s, we hosted the Fordham St. Norbert college football game. So I think that might have been one of the very first events. Those of you that don't know, Vince Lombardi played at Fordham, so that was the connection. More recently, we hosted a college hockey game here at Lambeau Field. Really, though, over the last 10 years or so, we've really put an emphasis on having outside events here. We've had several concerts, Kenny Chesney, Paul McCartney, Billy Joel. Of course, we had a very successful college football game between Wisconsin and LSU. And we've got Wisconsin and Notre Dame. That was pushed back a little because of the pandemic. That's going to be in 2026. So really excited to have these kind of events here at Lambeau Field. And we're really excited to be hosting an exhibition match, the USA Cup. You can see some of the posters around. Going to host it here at Lambeau Field on July 23rd between, I want to make sure I pronounce this right, Bayern Munich and Manchester City. It'll, as Katie mentioned, it'll be the first ever soccer match to be played here at Lambeau Field. And the USA Cup is part of FC Bayern Munich's Audi Summer Tour, which will see Bayern Munich travel to multiple locations in the United States for preseason matches. Man City will also be playing in several cities in the United States. And I guess I would just say, on behalf of the Packers, we're just so pleased and proud that you selected Green Bay and Lambeau Field to host this game. Really means so much to us. We know our population is quite a bit less than some of the other cities that you have looked at, and we really do appreciate it. It's going to be extraordinarily special to host these two iconic, historic teams, along with their devoted supporters all over the world. And you know, we often, as a Packer organization, we often talk about our history and how important our team is to our community here in Green Bay. And our stadium and franchise are historic in the world of American football. And we're pleased to welcome two historic, phenomenal, iconic clubs here to Lambeau Field, the same tradition of excellence that the Packers share. Both Bayern and Manchester City are well known and beloved not just in their own cities and countries, but all over the world. I want to give special thanks to the Cardenas Marketing Network and to both clubs for being here with us today and for helping us start football season a little bit early for Packer fans with a little bit of soccer. The tickets will go on sale to the general public through Ticketmaster starting this Friday at 10 a.m. A pre-sale for Packer season ticket holders will begin Thursday at 10 a.m. The match will be played. It'll be at 6 p.m. on Saturday, July 23rd, and we are looking forward to a great, fun weekend that's going to help us kick off our own season, which starts with training camp set to begin the following week. I'd like to turn your attention now. We put together a short video, very exciting, just to give you a little bit of a picture of what it's going to be like in July.
For the first time ever, the USA Cup is coming to the most iconic stadium in the United States. English Premier League champs Manchester City versus German Bundesliga title holders FC Bayern Munich at the home of Green Bay Packers. July 23rd at Lambeau Field. Tickets on sale this Friday, May 6th at Ticketmaster.com. FC Bayern Munich versus Manchester City at Lambeau Field.
Presented by CMN Sports.
Yeah, I'm a little biased, but Lambeau Field is, to me, the best football stadium in the world, and we couldn't think of two better teams to play our first soccer game ever in Lambeau Field. It's really going to be special. I do want to give special thanks. This has all come together very quickly, and a lot of work and effort has been put in over the last few months, and I wanted to give special thanks to a number of people within the Packers organization. First, all of our staff, particularly Gabrielle Dow and her staff. They've been really involved with the planning of this event, and we're all looking forward to when we can officially share this news here today. We're all looking forward to it. And of course, Mike Moynihan, who oversees all of our facilities. His operations team has been phenomenal. And finally, Alan Johnson, our groundskeeper. He's going to have our field will be the best soccer field you've ever seen. He does a great job. Actually, kind of as an aside, our field, it's natural grass, but it has an artificial base, and it's really based on European soccer fields. And it's been phenomenal for us, and so I think your players will be very comfortable playing in Lambeau Field. Also want to give special thanks to our Stadium District Board. As always, we appreciate their constant support for events such as this, and really they've been great to work with, and we know this will really make a difference to the community. And I guess in closing, I would just say we are really looking forward to July. This will be a historic event for our community and for the stadium, and I know our Packer fans are excited about it, as well as soccer fans in our community. So with that, I'll turn it back over to Katie, and I know she has an introduction. Katie?
Thank you, Mark. And now to say a few words on CMN's behalf, we have Carolina Daza.
Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Mark. And welcome, everybody. We're incredibly excited to be here today to announce our very first soccer exhibition in Green Bay and the very first soccer match to be played here at this legendary stadium. CMN Sport is proud to present the USA Cup, featuring two truly remarkable clubs, FC Bayern Munich and Manchester City, on Saturday, July 23rd at Lambeau Field. CMN has been producing soccer matches throughout the US for decades, but we're most proud when we're able to take soccer to new territories and areas where there is a thirst for the sport. We know there is an enormous soccer following throughout the great state of Wisconsin, an exceptional homegrown talent. So we could not be more grateful for the opportunity to partner with the Green Bay Packers to bring the very first international soccer match to Green Bay. Hopefully, this will be the very first of many to be played here. Thank you to the Green Bay Packers for their partnership and hospitality today, as well as FC Bayern Munich and Manchester City, and of course, all of you for joining us for this historic announcement. We're eager to work with all of you to present a first-class soccer event. And as Mark mentioned, tickets will go on sale on May 6th at 10 in the morning via Ticketmaster, starting with a pre-sale on Thursday, May 5th, for the Green Bay Packers season ticket holders. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Caro. And next we'll have from Bayern Munich, we have legend Claudio Pizarro here with us today. We're very excited to hear from him. Claudio?
Good morning, everyone. Well, thank you to you guys as well. We are really excited to be here and to play this soccer game for the first time in Lambeau Field. Is for us something special. After the pandemic, it was very difficult to fly and to come to the USA, and this time we are really excited and we're really happy to be here and to play this game against Manchester City. I think it's going to be something special to bring some fans from football and NFL together in this historic stadium. I am a big NFL fan, so I know exactly what it means, Lambeau Field. I would love to play that game, but I'm not playing anymore. So I'm here as ambassador from Bayern, and as I said, we are delighted to be here and to play this game.
Thank you, Claudio. And next from Man City, we have legend Sean Wright Phillips with us today.
Hi, everybody. I'd first like to thank everybody for making this happen. Thank you for the tour as well of the museum, Mr. Butler. Pizza, it's always lovely to see you. But yes, we're really looking forward to this project, to be honest. It's been, I think 2018 was the last time Man City got to come out to America and obviously showcase their talent and meet all their fan base within America. So to get it at a stadium such as this one is a very special occasion, and to be the actual first one makes it even that much more important. So I really want to say thank you on behalf of Man City, and thank you everybody here for the turnout as well.
Thank you, Sean. And I know I spoke earlier of our community partners who are here supporting the game and supporting all of our non-football events here at Lambeau Field. So we'll have Brad Toll from Discover Green Bay speak a little bit more about the impact this will have on our community.
Thank you very much, Katie. So July seems like a long time away. This is going to be a fantastic tourism event, and the hospitality community, tourism community here in Green Bay is very, very excited about having an event like this, first time event like this at Lambeau Field. Even though this was one of the best kept secrets, there's already a tremendous buzz in the community and really throughout Wisconsin. People are very excited about it. Wisconsin is a huge sport here in the state of Wisconsin. You can see a lot of folks have joined us this morning that are athletes that enjoy the sport. Tournament action, I mean, you go around our community just about any weekend and there's tournaments happening in the city. And really that's happening throughout the state of Wisconsin. Not too long ago, we hosted U.S. Youth Soccer. That tournament was so big, we had to partner with the Appleton Convention and Visitors Bureau to be able to hold it. There were so many teams in northeastern Wisconsin, and they were from literally all over the Midwest. It really brings a new audience to Lambeau Field, which means first-time visitors to our community, which we're very excited about. We look forward, of course, to interacting with them here. First off, we try to enhance their stay, which that's code for spend more money. but enhance their stay and also share with them other things about our community that hopefully brings them back on future visits, possibly to a Packers game as well. Another thing that's huge about this event is the media that typically comes with an event like this. I'm sure many people watched the draft this weekend. Congratulations, Mark. Rock star team that is being built through the draft. But how many times when they went in and out of the draft were they showing the city of Las Vegas? And by the end of the draft, you were thrilled for your team, but you were also excited about paying a visit to Sin City again. So the opportunity to have this kind of a media audience is huge. And again, an audience that may not be as familiar with Green Bay is the football audience. July is a very busy month. EAA starts on the Monday after this soccer match. As Mark mentioned, the shareholders meeting, training camp just around the corner. Good reason to stay a whole week, I think. Come in, do the game, and stay. But we anticipate a lot of visitors to be in the community during that time. So we're encouraging fans to plan early, get the tickets this week, grab them as quick as you can, and then book a room so that you're sure you've got everything set up for a great time. You can check availability for hotel rooms at greenbay.com and see everything available in the area. But we are expecting a sellout for the event, so get rooms early. Huge thank you to the Green Bay Packers. Bowl events like this, they're really the largest events that we can hold in our community. And they have an enormous economic impact as well on our community. We're expecting tens of thousands of fans here, an economic impact that will likely exceed $10 million. So a tremendous event. Gabrielle, I have to point to Gabrielle. She's worked very, very hard on this event. And we're very grateful to you as well as everyone at the Packers, Mark, and to the teams. We cannot wait to get this game kicked off July 23rd.
Thank you, Brad. In just a moment here, we'll open it up to questions from the media. Just a quick note, some of you might be wondering why Leroy Butler, soon to be Pro Football Hall of Famer, is here. We'll get to that a little later, but I think most of you know he's famous for being a football player, but a lot of people don't know that he's also an inventor. So maybe think about that, and then we'll get to what we're doing a little bit later. So first, we're going to open up to questions here from the media, and then after that, we're going to go to the media on Zoom. So those on Zoom, if you can hopefully hear me, please raise your hand. Use the raise hand function on Zoom if you have any questions, and we'll come to you after we have the media here in person ask questions. So if any members of the media have questions, please go ahead and raise your hand, and Aaron will come around with the microphone for you.
Hi guys, thanks for having me. So you said that you're going to open up tickets to season ticket holders first and then to the general public. What kind of interest do you expect from season ticket holders, and do you think there'll be enough tickets for all the general public that's interested in coming?
Mark, do you want to take that one?
I was actually going to pass it on to you, Katie. I anticipate there will be quite a bit of interest. I think our season ticket holders, and Jason McDonough, our Director of Ticket Operations, can address this. When we have events like this, we ask our season ticket holders, they can either opt in to have the right to buy these tickets or opt out. And I think we've gotten a really good response to this. We hope that everybody that wants to go to this match can come, but I would encourage people to move quickly. I think the tickets will sell quickly.
My question is just, where do you expect all of the fan interest to come from? Do you expect it to be primarily Green Bay, or do you expect people to be coming from outside of the area as well?
You can say, and Brad, I don't know if you have
Yeah, I'll tell you.
that too.
Yeah, I would think the majority of these fans will be outside of the Green Bay area. I think we'll draw an awful lot of fans from Chicago, Minneapolis. It's a fairly easy drive. But with the name and the reputation of these two clubs, I think you're going to have people from all over the country and the world. It's going to be a pretty special event. Brad, I don't know if you have anything to add. I have no expertise in travel.
Yes, I would agree completely. We're hearing buzz from around the region, but those are areas as well that have a lot of followers for soccer. Pro teams or U.S. teams in those communities. So we're expecting to see a lot there. We're already planning social media to talk to those audiences, but again, we'll have to see what the season ticket holders leave us.
Mark, very fitting that both of these teams have storied franchises just like the Packers. How special is that to bring teams with that reputation coming here? And just, how fitting is it?
No, I think it's a perfect match, with our history and our tradition. And, as they mentioned, we live here, so we see it every day, but Lambeau Field means so much, not only to football fans, but sports fans. And opportunity to be the first teams ever to play a soccer match here in Lambeau Field will be pretty special. Gonna have to figure out the corner kicks will be just a little different. I think they're good enough athletes, they'll adjust.
And then I have another one for the actual soccer guys, football guys. Zach Steffens, Taylor Booth, a few Americans that maybe will be coming here. I don't know if the full rosters will be coming here. But we've seen a lot more American players coming to these leagues in Germany and England. What do events like this do for the sport of soccer, recruiting guys, getting guys young? I mean, we see a lot of soccer players here, the youth now investing in this sport. What does this do for soccer?
For me, I think it's massive. I think the first person to take hat off to is Christian Pulisic. I think what he's done within Germany and even in the Premier League gives those kids in America that haven't made that step yet, that driving force and hunger to see there is a way to do it and there is a way to play in England. And I think that only benefits the US national team in itself to have that all-round talent of different territories and different countries to bring back home.
Well, as we can see, soccer is getting bigger in the USA, and you can see that when the players are coming to the Bundesliga. So Pulisic was first in the Bundesliga and then the Premier League. But well, I think you can see that when the players are going there and they're doing very well. I think, as Sean said, I think that's something important for the USA team as well. And I think the development in football, in soccer, is getting bigger here. So it's going to be a huge for the youth people in America. Can you please?
Sure. Yeah, do you know who's going to be playing?
Will those Americans be coming, or is it too early to say, to play?
I think it's too early to say. I don't think they're going to come. No, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Any other questions from the media?
Hello, my question is, if you can kind of just expand on the dimensions of the soccer field into the stadium, how is that going to look like? We're used to our normal Packer games. What is it going to look like when we have a soccer field?
The dimensions of the field are FIFA, soccer standards, so it'll fit.
And as the game gets closer, we'll be able to get more into the details of what will be exactly different, and we can do a walkthrough of that once it gets a little bit closer. Any further questions from the media, who are here in person anyway? Nobody? All right, I think we're going to open it up to Zoom then. Eric, if you can hear me over Zoom, do we have any questions from the media on Zoom?
Hey, Katie. As of right now, we do not. I don't know if you want to give it a minute, but no hands are raised right now.
Thank you. Maybe we'll wait just a moment here, and we'll get the chairs out of the way here for our jersey presentation. And if we do have any questions, let me know. Okay.
Sounds good.
Great, thank you. So we'll be, for everyone else that's here, we're going to be doing a quick little jersey presentation. We've got some Packers jerseys for our legends who are here from Europe, and then we've got some soccer jerseys as well that will be presented to Leroy Butler and Mark Murphy. And then after that's over, those of you who'd like to join us can come into the Stadium Bowl. Leroy Butler will be doing a little demonstration of something that maybe he made famous, or maybe not a demonstration, but maybe just a little lesson. A tutorial for our soccer players who are here visiting. So for those of you who are familiar, Leroy Butler invented the Lambeau Leap, which is a famous celebration that the Packers do after they score touchdowns. So he's going to teach our European soccer players who are here what that's all about. So if you all want to join us for that, we'll be leading a group into the bowl, and you can hang out in the stands there and watch what happens. And we'll bring the media with us as well if you'd like to capture that too. So, and do we have any more questions from Zoom, Eric, or are we set?
I think we have another question here.
Oh, we've got one more question in person. Or a couple more, I'm not sure.
Well, now that we got a little sneak peek into what's coming, I would love to hear from Leroy on what he thinks about seeing a soccer game here. And I don't know what's coming, but what the best goal celebration would be.
You want to take it?
Yeah.
Go for it.
That's a fantastic question. First of all, hosting this game is amazing because arguably, soccer or football, how you spell it differently, can be a world's global sport. So you bring in new people and you bring in kids who can't play American football. This is amazing. It really is. And again, as the players touched on during the pandemic, we really couldn't do some of the things. So not only I think people from all over the world be watching, because that's something we talk about as well. The people who can't come, watching this game is amazing. And I don't know if they'll necessarily let guys celebrate like we do. They may get a different card. But I think celebrations are great, especially the elite, because it has to do with the best fans in the world. And we don't necessarily call our fans, they're actually shareholders, and we appreciate that. So this is a great opportunity to come to the most historical franchise ever, and not to mention all the amenities. If you've not been through Titletown, I'm hoping to get a draft here one day. Mark did not tell me to say that. but soccer and meeting the guys was amazing. But again, we're just so honored to be hosting an event like this, especially in July when everything is very busy. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Leroy. And do we have any questions on Zoom, or are we all okay, good with that, Eric, if you can hear me?
I think we're all set, Katie.
Okay, thanks so much.
We're sick of Zoom.
Yeah. All right, so we're just going to move these chairs out of the way if you guys can all stand up. And we'll do a quick little jersey presentation and photo op. And then after that, we'll take the group into